we're talking about Prabhupada, of course, but even in more recent time, our Hayagriva had some desires that he had a hard time giving up, that Krishna helped him so much by giving him cancer. And I remember being in his room one day, and he told me, he said, I cannot even think of any form of sense gratification. So he had quite a hard time controlling his senses, but by Krishna's arrangement, he got a complete distaste for any kind of sense gratification before leaving his body. And just because he rendered some service that was pleasing to his spiritual master, he got such mercy.
For the sake of Vaishnavas, I'd like to tell a little of the story of what he just said. One of our Guru Maharaj's first disciples, his name is Hayagriva Das. He met Srila Prabhupada in New York City in 1966. And he helped him in so many ways. He was a professor of English. So Srila Prabhupada was writing translations and commentaries for Srimad Bhagavatam. And he was helping edit the work so it would be in a type of English that people can understand nicely. So he helped in many ways. But because of his past, he was very much addicted to sense enjoyment. So although he was trying to serve his Gurudev, sinful desires just kept overwhelming him. And ultimately, he left the temple, he left Guru Seva, and he was performing many sinful activities. Many sinful activities. But Srila Prabhupada, he would always lovingly ask, how is our Hayagriva? He would hardly even come to see Guru Maharaj, because he was so ashamed that Guru Maharaj has given me so much, and what am I doing in return? Simply enjoying my senses. I cannot stop it. And he was doing abominable things. But then just a few years back, all of a sudden, he was here in India. He was at Goa, living on a beach in Goa, enjoying his senses. And he started getting terrible pains in his back. So he went back to America and he saw a doctor, and he told him that you have cancer of the back and you have only a few months to live, then you will die. At first, he was terrified that my life is about to end. I'm in such terrible pain. Why is this happening to me? But then, by Guru's grace, he had a realization that this is Krishna's mercy. This is the only possible way I would be able to give up sense gratification and take complete shelter of Krishna. So he went to Vrindavan, and there he spent day and night just hearing the Bhagavatam and chanting the holy name of Krishna. And when Sri Galim Prabhu was explaining, and I also have personal experience, I would spend hours with him. He would just be crying tears, saying, I have no regret. I am not sorry at all that I have this cancer. I'm thanking Krishna. If Krishna gave me any less pain or any more time to live, I would have continued to waste my life. This is the perfect remedy for all of my disease. My only regret is that so much of my time that I could have served my Gurudev and helped his mission, I wasted in sense enjoyment. That is the only regret I have in my life. And he was thanking Krishna and thanking Guru Maharaj for giving him this most wonderful benediction. He said, this is the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, that I got this cancer. And he was thankful. He was a personification of this verse. Tatenu kampam susamikshimano punjana evatma kritam vipagam Ridbhagva Gurvir Vidadam Namaste Jiveta Yomukti Pade Sadayabha. He could not walk. He could not sit. He was just laying in a bed in so much pain. Terrible pain. For months. And he was just all day, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And just begging the devotees, come, recite Bhagavatam to me. And day and night, practically always, there were just tears in his eyes. And he was, with folded palms, thanking Krishna. Thank you so much for putting me in this situation. This is your causeless mercy. Let me always remember you. And he perfected his life. He left his body in the association of devotees, chanting the holy names of the Lord. Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami says, what is the use of having a long life wasted in material consciousness? Better to live for one moment in consciousness of Krishna. When Maharaj Parikshit was cursed to die in 7 days, he was a young man. He understood this verse. With folded palms, he was thanking Krishna. thank you for this benediction. In this 7 days, let me sit at the lotus feet of Sukadeva Goswami and hear the Bhagavatam. And Sukadeva Goswami and all the great saints, all the sadhus assembled, they all accepted that Maharaj Parikshit was most fortunate for having been cursed to die in 7 days. It was not a curse, it was a blessing, because he took it as God's mercy. In those 7 days he perfected his life. Our Hayagriva Das, he was so addicted to sinful activities, but in that 3 months he took sannyas, and he became a staunch sannyasi. What else could he be? He perfected his life in a few months. So these are practical examples in our own life of how it is very possible for any of us to attain the supreme perfection of life by just learning how to be grateful for Krishna's mercy in however it comes, and to show our gratitude by chanting his holy names from our heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.